Speaking of NFL and our predictions right there, I saw a thing today. Ryan Clark, he is an old safety in the NFL now. He does some analyst stuff, goes on shows, does this. He made a comment today that Russell Wilson is not an all-time great QB. He cannot be in that conversation. Those we say some hot takes sometimes. You check out our Twitter. I'm already getting abused. But you check out TikTok. You check that out, bro. But that's a hot take from this guy. That's a hot take. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, that's a very hot take. Coming from a Seahawks fan and a huge Russell Wilson fan, he couldn't be more wrong. Russell Wilson's just a newer version of Aaron Rodgers. He just hasn't played as many games. If you look at their stats, touchdowns per season, interceptions per season, win percentage, it's all pretty similar. Rodgers
doesn't Russell actually have like the most wins through his first 10 seasons or something too?
Yeah, he does. And this was his first losing season where he got hurt. We had to start Geno Smith for 3 years. Before that, he won 10 seasons in a row. He's also went to the Pro Bowl 9 out of the 10 years. Not saying that's super hard to do, but you still have to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league. That's just a dumb hot take. I don't get it.
Yeah,
only has one Super Bowl. So does Wilson.
And people are trying to throw Rodgers in, not even in the all-time great, but greatest ever. You take away Super Bowls, they think he's the greatest ever statistically. And I agree. I mean, you look at Russ right here. Russ every year, 292 touchdowns to only 87 interceptions. That's remarkable. And on top of that, if he has to scramble and run, he's got that. So I saw that hot take. What do you think on that, Sterling?
Just like Hayden was pointing out, and you just alluded to, that the stats, show itself right there. He has one Super Bowl, but he's got plenty of years left, and I think he's just going to keep getting better. And I think that's stupid.
You know what's amazing to me with these like star QBs like this is how you can never live up to your people's expectation, because he came in, he was a 3rd round pick. People forget that he wasn't even in the talks of a starting QB. Okay. Like his rookie year, he wasn't even thought of to be the next person. And then all of a sudden you become this. Now they're comparing you to an all-time great. It's like the media and analysts. It's like, when I feel the only one that's in sports, that's lived up to it, especially NFL right now, is Tom Brady, because you even look at LeBron and people say, oh, you should have maybe won this championship. It's like, when can we just say they're good? They've done a lot.
It's funny when people bring up the number of championships discussion, because you forget that the NBA has 30 teams. The NFL has 32 teams. These guys' careers are only 10, 15 years long. So the odds of them even getting one is probably less than 50%. And we're arguing,
and when you think about it,
only have one.
And it's harder in a sense of NBA, the best team always wins because it's a 7-game series. You can always bounce back. The NFL, dude, Eli Manning got a 9-7 team into the Super Bowl in one take. You get hot in the playoffs. Look at the Bengals. I'm not saying they're bad, because I think they're good. They're hot right now.
Yeah,
in the NFL, you could
argue they're not even a top 5 team. I don't think they are.
Yeah. Ooh, hot take. I like that. But I actually agree with that. Name some defensive players. They have Henderson. Isn't his name Henderson? The defensive line. He just had their franchise sack record. He's good, but it's like they just don't have a ton of playmakers, but yet they're making it.
Yeah, whatever team gets hot.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I say